we are back again, and thank you for hanging in here and watching this show. We've got really great lineup always, but right now we're going to be going over to Union College and the Kenney Center there because Angela Tatem has been instrumental in the Empty Bowls project. I believe this is their 10th year.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking about that. And what is the Empty Bowls project? You know, we're going to find out. So Angela, you want to tell us a little bit about the Empty Bowls and what you fill it with?
Yes, thank you. So,
and you have Ian here too. Ian is the co-chair of this.
Yeah, so Ian is a senior at Union College, so he's been involved. He's the co-chair this year along with Michaela. And it's a student-run initiative, so Ian and his peers are organizing the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
big job.
Yeah, so it's an annual fundraiser that we're doing. It'll take place at Union College. And Ian can actually tell you a little bit more about it since he's the co-chair.
Okay, good. Yeah, tell us about it, because even though you're a student, I mean, you're coming into this new. It's not like you've done it every year and you've got it down pat. You get guidance, of course, from Angela, but tell us what the experience is like and who you had to contact.
Yeah, it's great. It couldn't have done without Angela, of course. So I've been doing it since sophomore year. And
okay, so you've done this a couple years.
Yeah, I met Angela and learned about it that way, and just fell into it ever since. And it's a grassroots student-run fundraising project to support organizations which fight hunger locally in Schenectady.
Okay, so they're like the Concern for the Hungry. There's a lot of organizations involved.
Yeah, so we have three beneficiaries: Bethesda House, City Mission, and Concern for the Hungry. And those organizations, they run food assistance programs, such as running soup kitchens and food pantries.
Exactly. So how do you get the? I mean, when I buy a ticket, they're going to hand me an empty bowl. I got to fill it with something. Where are you getting all the food?
Local restaurants and businesses, they support the fundraiser. So some local businesses and restaurants, they donate food for the event, which is April 22nd. And so Bombers, typically in the past, has donated chili, as well as Union Dining Services has donated salads and soups. And so part of the fundraising event, April 22nd, is a light meal.
It's not meant to be a banquet. It's just meant to be a little something to put into the bowl. And it makes you realize that a lot of people don't have anything to put into those bowls.
Right, so everyone can choose a handmade bowl. This year, the bowls were made by students at Mont Pleasant Middle School.
Oh, okay, good.
And so they're all different and unique. So when you come into the fundraiser, you can choose whichever one you like. You can get the meal. And there'll be entertainment. All of the organizations will be on hand to speak and let the audience know what exactly they do. We have lots of raffles. A lot of businesses have donated raffles. It's going to be a really nice event. It's a community event. Really, everyone comes together.
And where is this going to be? Because it's been in different places.
Yeah,
and this time it's going to be on the campus. Is that correct?
Yes, an old chapel.
That's downstairs. Or no, it's when you come in. The new chapel's here, and the old chapel's there.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So if you come into Union, right on Union Street, the main entrance across from St.
John the Evangelist.
St. John's, yes, Church. You just go straight, there's a circle, and we're the left of the circle, this old chapel.
Okay. And so when you go in, then you buy your ticket there, or do you buy it ahead of time?
You can buy your ticket at the door. You can also purchase it at the Schenectady Green Market this Sunday.
That's nice.
We'll be there, yes, tabling. Or you can contact the Kenney Center if you want it beforehand.
And the date of that is going to be, and what night is that? I'm just, it's on Sunday. It's on a Sunday.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
At 5 o'clock.
Okay, good. So you can go to the Green Market earlier, and then you can go over there afterwards, right?
Right.
And the breads, I remember once you had such fabulous bread.
Yeah, our Daily Bread donates the bread, and this year we have scones from Hudson Valley. Handmade scones are donating as well.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be really nice. Do you get a lot of support from the college students, or do you try and just get the community to support you?
The community is the biggest help for sure, but students also help. Students volunteer with the project, as well as there's going to be performances from the a cappella groups of Union College, as well as some other musical groups. Yeah. So during the event, there's performances by them, which really helps the experience.
Yeah.
And also in the past, once a week, we've volunteered at Bethesda House in the soup kitchen there.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, we've stopped this term to get ready for the actual fundraising event.
Yeah, but it gets you involved in the community because, where are you from?
I'm from Massachusetts.
You're from Massachusetts,
yes.
Okay. Large city or a small place?
Sort of a small town.
Small town. So you kind of are getting a feel for you know, what they do in other areas. Like we're a little bit bigger than the town that you're from,
Certainly, yeah.
right? What's your major?
Economics and political science.
Okay,
yeah.
well that's perfect. You'll know what's going on. Angela, you got anything else coming up at Union?
Yeah, so the Kenney Center has a lot of other programs going on. We have our annual You Care Day, which is our event for the whole community for children. It's a free carnival on the campus. We're going to have our summer program, the Science and Technology Entry Program for 7th through 12th grade students.
That's great. That's really good. Do you work at all with the museum at all?
Sometimes we do have the students that do our after-school programs. They have made trips to the museum.
Yeah, because it's really a resource that's amazing.
Yes.
I'm going to just tell who's going to be on next week, because I like to do this like in the middle of this, so I can finish your interview without any interruption, or truncating it. I guess I shouldn't say. Next week we're having the ARC Food Trucks event coming up, and that's going to be supporting ARC. John Hill Band is going to be here. It's going to be a fabulous morning with great music. We're going to be talking with our new city historian in Schenectady, Chris Leonard. And we're going to be talking about the GE plot, and then we're going to be talking with representatives and cooks from the Steinmetz Career Center. Laura Macy's bringing her students over to do some cooking on our set. So what a time that's going to be. So, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, but so you're doing a lot with, and how easy is it to get the kids to understand the community that we live in Schenectady? Because it's an eclectic, and we have such a variety of ethnic groups in our area as well. Do you find that that's an easy transition?
Yeah, I think my experience working with Union College students, it's very positive, and the students want to be global citizens. It's something that they're interested in. They're not afraid to be a part of the community.
I think it's happening more and more.
Yes, they see that the world is small, and we all have an important part to play to make it a better place. Yeah,
and especially when we look at, I mean, I always find it hard that there's people that are hungry. It's like there's so much, there's food everywhere you look. You look at TV and it's food. And yet I understand that the kids sometimes go to school without any meals, and they have to send food home with them so they have something to eat. I mean, it's so hard to believe that in this day and age, and in this country, which is so, I mean, we're so rich that we have this kind of an issue.
Yeah, it's true, like you said, right? It's the community that we live in, and also there are students as well. We're actually working on an initiative. My department is just a small part of a larger initiative that the school is doing to address hunger even on campus. Sometimes, like when we're on break and the dining services is closed, there are students who do stay on campus. And
so the first year 5 or 15, what is it they say?
The freshman 15.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think, are we good? Okay, so we're almost done out of time. Well, thank you for watching. I'm Ann Perilla, and we've been talking with Angela at Tatem, and we've been talking with Ian Koon, who is a student at Union.